my goodness. Wow.
We're going to Funky Town.
We are at the Sunrise Shack at Twin Fin, located on Kalakaua Ave in Waikiki. And joining me is Travis Smith, one of the owners and founders of this wonderful, happy place.
Thanks, yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Of course, yeah.
So tell me a little bit. I know that you have a very famous face. So I know one of the things that the concept here was developed with you and your partners. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I mean, we grew up on the island of Kauai on the North Shore, and we grew up on a nice little fruit orchard. And we had an idea. We had too many like fruits just dropping all over the ground, and we're like, oh, this is all going to waste. We should try to maybe sell this, you know, to the community. And we had like the best fruit ever too. And we ended up bringing it like out into a little fruit stand that we built, and it was just like recommended pricing. And it was funny, I did that when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I ended up, I was making like $20, $30 a day.
That's pretty good at 9.
Pretty good, you know. And I did it all the way till I was 16 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, and it just like really ignited like the entrepreneur bug in myself and my brothers too. So my 2 brothers are the founders as well of the Sunrise Shack, and then one of our best friends, Koa Rothman. He's a pro surfer as well. And then my younger brother is a pretty well-known surfer too, Koa Smith. And yeah, they're just out there mainly focused on surfing, but yeah, they love the shack because we serve real food and it gets to fuel them, and so they can surf big waves and everything.
So talking about real food, okay,
Yeah.
so these are these beautiful bowls, like acai bowls?
Yeah. Smoothie bowls.
Smoothie
Yeah,
bowls?
because this is like an acai bowl, because the fruit acai is like the purple one.
Okay, so
Yeah, totally.
this one is which one?
So that's the tropical bowl. So the base is gonna be like tropical fruit, mango, pineapple, coconut, banana. And then the pink sauce is pitaya sauce, which is dragon fruit. So yeah, everything's real, you know. We don't add any sugar to anything.
This is delicious.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
It's not sweet, it's very tart. You can taste
Yeah.
all the fruit.
Yeah, you could have it for like breakfast or lunch or any time of the day that you feel. I mean, you could even treat it as a dessert, you know. It'd be a healthier dessert. You
Yes,
know, 'cause
I
it's
agree.
just fruit, you know. So yeah.
So this acai,
Yeah.
the acai bowl,
Mhm.
there's misconception about the acai.
Totally. Yeah.
Tell me about what this is, why this is different.
Yeah, I feel like just the fruit itself got so trendy. It's just like a huge food trend, and I think a lot of people started kind of making it very low quality and very cheap. The fruit itself comes from Brazil, and it's pretty hard to source. It actually comes from kind of like a palm tree, little berries, kind of like blueberries, and that fruit is actually one of the best fruits in the world for your health. It's healthier than a blueberry.
Wow.
And so if you don't tamper with the fruit itself, it's hard. You can't just serve it as it is. Like in Brazil, they do in certain ways and stuff. But the flavor is not going to be too great. That's why people love to add sugar to it. But there's a way to make it really delicious without putting sugar. So we do just acai, banana, and dates. Dates is like a fruit, you know. It's naturally sweet as well, so that's kind of our trick to make it taste good. But it's just fruit, you know. It's healthy.
It's just
we
fruit,
don't
no
add sugar and stuff. You can go to a lot of places and there might be 50, 60 grams of sugar in it, and that's not good for you, you know.
So it is very healthy.
Totally, yeah.
So now you're more than just your bullet coffee. You're
Yeah.
more than these smoothie bowls.
Yeah.
You also have heartier options on your toast menu. So you're known for your avo toast. Now this is a new item, the salmon toast.
Yep. It's really good.
So this is fresh salmon. Now tell me about the spread on this.
Yeah, so we use our organic sourdough, and then we put a feta aioli spread that we make ourselves. And then on top of that, we do the smoked salmon, the cucumbers, red onion, dill, capers, and a little lemon, a little salt and pepper, and yeah.
That's
It's
refreshing.
a good meal, yeah.
Very, very good.
You know,
very
you can come
healthy.
here, and if you don't really like the fruit thing, or a lot of times there'll be like a whole family, and maybe the dad's like, oh, I don't really do like smoothies or whatever. you know, they can get like a toast, super savory and delicious, and then they can get a coffee as well.
I love the pesto spread on this. It really enhances the cucumber and the salmon. I love that. It's really, really good.
Yeah, we make it ourselves too. We try to make a lot of things like ourselves and as much as we can.
This is something special too, your new coffees.
Yeah.
I can taste the little pieces of macadamia nut in this.
Yeah, so we actually started with those type of coffees. So that's like a mac nut bullet, but we take our own house-made macadamia nut butter and we actually blend it in a blender with good organic black coffee with like coconut cream. And so that's like the mac nut bullet.
This is super good.
Yeah, we love that one. But recently we introduced like kind of we love to listen to the customer. And we love to do it our way on it, you know. So we decided to just launch a full espresso menu. So we have lattes and espressos and cappuccinos and everything.
Wow, so you really like expanded and brought in the menu.
Yeah, for sure. I know, we're almost like, do we have to dial it back at this point?
Like, I don't think so. I think, you know, the thing is like you cater to such a big audience.
Yeah.
And I think healthy eating is something top of mind for people. So I think if you have an impressive menu, you have impressive offerings for a lot of people to enjoy. So we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about this other toast that's on the table, and also your famous smoothies.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
Cool.
So it's going to come down to this. Can they do it? Oh no, they missed it! Wait a minute. There's a flag on the play!
All right, pop quiz, guys. Do you ever wonder how farm fresh ingredients get from the farm to the restaurant? You probably don't think about stuff like that, but that's all we think about. But we're not a farm, and we're not a restaurant. We're the guys who connect the best local products to the best restaurants. We search out new food trends, help with menu options. We're Sysco, and you probably don't know everything we do. But your favorite restaurant? Yeah, they do.
We are back at the Sunrise Shack in Waikiki. Travis, let's talk about the toast.
Yeah,
The toast menu, and then this is one of your popular items.
Yeah, for sure. So that's the caprese toast. You know, it's the organic sourdough as a base. And then we use the mozzarella, tomato, basil, and
Wow, it
balsamic
smells so
glaze.
good. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna eat this?
Yeah, it's really good. I really love that one. Yeah, we try to introduce new things, see if people like it, and
That's really good.
and just keep adapting and changing. But we have 5 toasts on the menu now, and this is one of them, and this is a pretty popular one.
It's very, very fresh. I just got a big bite of basil, and that's delicious. So good.
Yeah, it's a good one.
So you're increasing the menu. You're also expanding your locations.
Yeah.
So we have 6 on Oahu. Where are those locations?
Yeah,
Because it started in Haleiwa, right?
Yeah, started at Sunset Beach
Sunset
on the North
Beach.
Shore. Yeah, so we have 2 on the North Shore still. The Sunset Beach and then Sharks Cove, which is just less than a mile down the road. It's hard to find good food on the North Shore, and so we really love that we have spots up there. Then we have a spot in Kailua. Then we have a spot in Ala Moana Shopping Center. And then we have 2 here in Waikiki. One in the Outrigger Hotel, and then this one.
Wow. So what are the plans for expansion? Neighbor islands, the mainland?
Yeah, I feel like as we are growing, things are almost getting easier for us because we're like, oh, if it works here, like, can we try it here? And like, I mean, we've done some locations that we're like, okay, like we've big lessons that we've learned, you know, but like this location is now our best location, and so we keep learning and growing. But I would like to have 100 locations one day through franchising.
Sure.
And I don't know how tapped out we are here in Hawaii. I'm not too eager to do outer island unless like the perfect spot came up.
Sure.
I mean, I'm from Kauai. I know that market super well. I almost want to just like be on Kauai, and, like when I have a family and stuff, and not have to worry about like business there. So we'll see. But yeah, I think like a lot of requests out there for the mainland,
Yeah.
like California. And
I can
stuff like
totally see you on anything waterfront,
Yeah.
anything oceanside, you
I
know?
think
Like,
so.
I think it totally
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I love how you came up with the name. Can you share with
Yeah.
the audience how you came up with the name? Because I love this
Yeah. So we were just trying to find like a location on the North Shore, early days, and my buddy Ko Rothman, he knows the North Shore like the back of his hand. He grew up there, and I was like, it'd be perfect. It's like a food truck at Pipeline, and it was just like this thing where it was just not happening, and he found this little shack at Sunset Beach, and the thing's been there forever, like decades, and he was like, I wonder if we could maybe be in this little shack here, And so I was like, I don't know. I don't know if it's the right fit, but we ended up doing it. And so it's at Sunset Beach, the original one. And, so the sunset is facing the sunset, right? At Sunset Beach. And we're on the sunrise side of it. And so I was like, Sunrise Shack. We're in a shack.
That's how it came
and
together.
Yeah,
I
it was
love
like,
that.
it was just so funny. Like even the paint colors that we chose, like the yellow is like such a core color to us now. But when I went to Ace Hardware to just see like, what color should I paint this? Like there was just a return can of yellow and I grabbed that. And so it was literally the perfect
It's
thing.
just like
Yeah,
that
it was just
easy.
like super organic start and everything. Yeah.
So website.
Yeah, we sunriseshackhawaii.com. Yeah.
So each location, they have different hours, correct?
Yeah, pretty much, but we're pretty much open like all day. Like if it's light out, we're probably open. Yeah.
If the lights
With
on,
the sun.
if the sun is out,
Yeah, if the sun's out.
we'll be open.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to share? Anything coming up in the future? Anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely excited where we're at now, and we're continuing to just like refine our menu, refine our team. We want to have a good like customer service experience. We launched like a little sandwich like a month or two ago.
Okay.
And it ended up doing so well. So now we're launching some more sandwiches.
Okay.
If you were to like, for a business owner, like you look at our sales, everyone's like, oh, they're a breakfast spot. So we do really well in the morning, and then we do like decent throughout the day. But now that we have the sandwich, we're doing better around lunch. So it's like, yeah, we're focusing on that, but we just listen to the customer and whatever they want to see, like we're happy to do. I think we can do a lot more.
So sunriseshack.com?
Sunrise Shack Hawaii.
sunriseshackhawaii.com.
Yeah.
Check out their website for the menu, the locations, and the hours. Travis, this was an amazing experience. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I think this is my new favorite coffee.
Thank
It's
you.
so delicious.
Thank you.
I'm going to take a sip of the
Yes,
smoothie.
of course.
Which one is this?
This is the I Lava You smoothie.
Oh,
So
that's
it's
so
like,
cute.
it's banana and strawberry and coconut. But we launched it for Valentine's Day.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's very, very good.
Oh,
Thank you for watching. Thank you for doing this show.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
So it's going to come down to this. Can they do it? Oh no, they missed it! Wait a minute. There's a flag on the play!
All right, pop quiz, guys. Do you ever wonder how farm fresh ingredients get from the farm to the restaurant? You probably don't think about stuff like that, but that's all we think about. But we're not a farm, and we're not a restaurant. We're the guys who connect the best local products to the best restaurants. We search out new food trends, help with menu options. We're Cisco, and you probably don't know everything we do. But your favorite restaurant? Yeah, they do.
We're in downtown Honolulu, and there's this beautiful hidden jewel called Cafe Julia. Everyone knows them for their lunches. We're gonna go check out their menu with Chef Kevin. Follow me. We are at Cafe Julia, located at the YWCA in downtown Honolulu, and joining me is their chef, Kevin Agliam, and that is such a unique last name.
Yes.
So anybody has that last name, you're related to this guy. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having me here to serve you. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I wanted to really focus on this restaurant. You guys have been around for such a long time. You're celebrating 10 years here this year. And this was an iconic place to come for lunch. And I know that with COVID and things like that, a lot of different changes happen with downtown, especially. How is the lunch scene now?
Lunch is a lot, it fluctuates here and there. We're slow, but for the most part, we've been picking up business, with like advertisements. And then of course we have like partnerships with like the Iolani Palace. And we have like American Savings that does like promotion for us as well too. So, we're very fortunate for like the advertisement and, like these collaborations and, like people like you coming out and, having us like expose ourselves,
Well, the thing is, like, we want to make sure that you're top of mind because there's only a few restaurants that come to my mind when I think about beauty, elegance, but affordability, but luxury. And when I think about that, I think about Cafe Julia. I know you guys are open for lunch, so let's talk about some of your lunch entrees.
Yes. So right here I have for you, this is going to be our ochazuke. So ochazuke is a real popular dish. So it's a combination of a lot of like green tea and like spices and whatnot. So in here we actually have like bubu arare, we have the ochazuke seasoning, we got kaiware sprouts, we have kisame nori, and then we also have a tea that serves with the dish itself. The rice inside of the dish is mixed with chicken stock and chicken base, so it kind of has that saltiness. So that's why the green tea helps to like balance the dish and bring it all together.
I'm gonna have you do the honors,
Yeah.
and we're gonna try this dish.
For sure.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
So has this been on the menu from the beginning?
Yeah, so this is actually one of like the staple items, and a lot of people they come for it. It's a real comfort food, but I mean for the most part we try to sell it. It's only about like 6 to 7 a day that we have based on the availability.
I see.
But some days it's
So there's only a certain amount that you make per day of this?
yes.
It's very limited.
It's very limited.
Ah,
yeah.
okay. So if you do want to get this item,
Best to come earlier.
you better come
Yeah, you
early.
come earlier.
This
But-
is delicious, by the way.
Thank you,
Very,
thank
very
you.
good. This is
Yeah.
one of my favorites. Very, very good.
Yeah, so it's best to mix everything, and then you kind of get like a balance,
Wow,
the
this
salty
is, the
sweetness.
the rice is delicious. So you also made some cocktails for us.
Mm-hmm.
What are these?
Cocktails. I didn't make the cocktails, but if I'm not mistaken, this is a mango mojito.
Okay. So there's a full bar here as well.
Yes, but the bar we try to keep it to a minimum during the day, just because like not too much people is here for a bar,
Good. That's refreshing.
But during the events, we'll do like signature cocktails or like whatever the guests like request. Yeah.
So now we also have beautiful salads. I
Yes.
know I've had this, and this is again one of the staples on the lunch menu.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what this is.
So this is our strawberry salad.
Okay.
So in the salad, we mix strawberries, we mix cherry tomatoes, red onions, cucumbers, and then it's mixed in a strawberry balsamic vinaigrette.
Wow, I've had this before. It's very good. So I'm
And
going to
then
take
it's
a little
topped
bit.
with the feta and the chopped almonds. Yeah.
So the feta, the strawberry, everything just blends. It
Yeah.
just works. There's a tanginess, there's a tardiness, and it's just healthy tasting.
Yeah.
It tastes so healthy. And let me take a bite.
This is actually one of our more newer items. So we just brought this on to our menu, I think last year. So it's just something to kind of like revive the salad side, because like for years we had the same salads, and like we was looking at it, and like what it was missing was something that was like refreshing.
Yeah, this is- that's
something
exactly
different,
what
yeah,
it
that
is.
like other places don't offer. So
So We're gonna talk. We're gonna finish this salad, and when we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit more about some of the other types of events that you do and try food
sure.
from there.
Yes.
Okay, we'll be right back.
So it's going to come down to this. Can they do it? Oh no, they missed it! Wait a minute. There's a flag on the play!
All right, pop quiz, guys. Do you ever wonder how farm fresh ingredients get from the farm to the restaurant? You probably don't think about stuff like that, but that's all we think about. But we're not a farm, and we're not a restaurant. We're the guys who connect the best local products to the best restaurants. We search out new food trends, help with menu options. We're Cisco, and you probably don't know everything we do. But your favorite restaurant? Yeah, they do.
We are back with Chef Kevin at Cafe Julia. We've asked about different types of things that happen here other than lunch, and this is a beautiful venue for different events, catering, weddings, and so I wanted him to create some of the options that you have for catering. So Chef Kevin, can you walk me through what you had made here?
Yes, so we'll start with the pork belly and a bao bun. So this is a real popular item as far as banquets go. So it's offered in a station. So what we'll do is we'll have a slab of pork belly and we'll cut it to order, and then we'll have the bao buns and sauce.
And then you just
and
make it.
whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a real good interactive dish.
That is a good pork belly. That is a beautiful crisp to that. Delicious. That is so delicious. Usually, I mean, I've had this before. Pork belly is not crisp, so it's hard to chew
Yeah.
and to bite into. It's like, but this is amazing.
Yeah, so what we do is we actually steam our pork belly first. There's different ways. Traditionally, you know, like with the Chinese way is to, I've seen it, it's like either boil it and then rub with like salt and then fry. And then, you know, for us, it's just easier with like the steamer and whatnot. You know,
Yeah.
we just steam it, throw it in there, and then we fry it out.
I
there.
love this way that you prepared it. I love
it's
that
easier on
crispiness.
our end.
It's
Yeah.
good for you. It's
Yeah.
good for me.
Everybody always loves the pork belly too. When they come for like banquets or like even just like regular after work pupus or pauhanas, you
Yeah.
know, they'll specifically have this as a station just to have it. And
I love it.
It's consistent. The line is just crazy.
So do I see a lobster roll on the table?
Yes, yeah. So this is actually our lobster slider.
Okay.
So we serve it both on the lunch end and then on banquet end.
So this is
Banquet
also-
end, this would be the banquet side.
Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely want to try
Yes,
this.
for sure.
It looks amazing. So this is it two pieces like this served at lunch?
Well, for lunch, it's actually on a 6-inch sweet roll.
Okay.
So it's about that size.
Okay.
But we serve it with slaw and
Wow.
it's on top of it with, you know, just the base, yeah. But for our banquets, we just put it inside of a sweet roll.
That's a lot of lobster in there too. Can you sell a lot of these a day?
For the lunch menu, we sell a good amount.
Yeah.
I want to say at least a dozen on average.
Wow.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
a,
delicious.
It's a good refreshing sandwich too, yeah.
This lobster roll is definitely a little bit of tanginess to it. It's a little bit different flavor than the other lobster rolls that I've eaten. It's very, very unique and different. I love it. It's really good.
Yeah, we try to keep our sauces different from, you know, other restaurants.
To make it yours.
Yeah, give it like our signature touch to it.
So what is this here?
So this would be our grilled steak slider.
It's a steak slider.
Yes.
Okay.
So again, we serve this for lunch too, but it's just served differently. So lunch, you would get it on a baguette, and it would come with Swiss cheese.
So it's got got some greens and some
Yeah.
onions. So I thought it was going to be some kind of vegetable slider, but there's steak in here.
Yeah, so the green that you see right there is actually our chimichurri sauce. So it's a nice rub that we put on top of the steak after we cook it. Yeah, it's like tangy. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're not used. I didn't know what to expect when I bit into it, but I love that tanginess. It's delicious.
Yeah, lunch we serve this on a baguette, so it has like a more crunchier taste to it. But the steak itself, since it's so moist and juicy, the inside is actually a lot softer than the outside.
It's easy to eat. There's a bite, like a little bite every time you bite into this. Not too spicy, but
Yeah.
there's a nice tangy bite to it. It's delicious.
Yeah, this one is real popular too, as far as like banquets go. Like, cause we offer a lot of different sliders. We have vegetable sliders, we have mini cheeseburger sliders, and then these would be the two other sliders that we offer. But as far as like sliders go, this is our two popular sliders.
Wow, I can see why.
Yeah.
They're very uniquely different, and I love that you serve it on the lunch menu so people can access it anytime.
Yeah.
What do we got here?
So this last one right here, this is actually one that took a lot of collaboration, you know, as far as like the owners and, you know, my executive, Lee Andrada, you know, the owners, Emerson Rubal and Elijah Samuel, who was unfortunately not able to be here, but, you know, this is a collaboration of all of our, you know, our own touches to the dish.
Okay.
So it's a deep fried risotto ball.
Oh,
But if you want better terminology, it's an arancini.
I was going to say, is it an
Yeah,
arancini?
It's an arancini.
Okay.
And so we got remoulade on the bottom, and then after it's fried, we top it off with a sweet spicy mayo. So that sweet spicy mayo is a sauce that I made myself. And then we top it off with the red onions and then some scallions. Yeah, this is like a good finger food. but,
That's
you know,
delicious.
I put the pick there for us.
That sauce is amazing. Chef Kevin, thank you so much for making some delicious food for me and allowing us into your kitchen and your restaurant. Is there a website that people can go to?
Excuse me. Yes, there is. So if you want to reach us, you can reach us at cafejuliahawaii.net. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on that. But if you want, I can guarantee you, if you go on top Instagram, Cafe Julia 808, we're on there. You can find us on Google, Yelp. You know, a lot of vendors, they post us, you know, people post us, you know, but
So-
if not,
You can also come here from Monday through
Exactly.
Friday for
Uh-huh.
lunch and check out the restaurant. Thank you so much for watching.
Yes.
Thank you so much for doing the show. Let's finish our arancini.
yes.